You. I'm going to ask you to create some art. Focus on executing my idea rather than embellish with unique twists. Create one image that aligns with my idea, then create an image that embellishes with high fidelity. Understood? ChatGPT. Understood. Please share your idea for the artwork, and I'll create one image that aligns closely with your concept and another that adds unique embellishments to it. You. Humanity are meat antennas. ChatGPT. I have created 2 images based on your concept of humanity as meat antennas. The first image closely aligns with your idea, presenting a surreal and metaphorical interpretation. The second image is an embellished version, featuring intricate details and a more imaginative approach. Feel free to explore both interpretations. You. With the first image, humans are the meat, so have the antennas jutting out from the top of the humans' heads. Have arcs of electricity strike the antennas with the source emanating from a space saucer hovering above. ChatGPT. Error creating image. DALL-E is currently experiencing high demand, which has prevented me from generating the image you requested. Let's try again later, or if you have another idea, I can attempt to create that for you. You. Can you try again? ChatGPT. The image has been created based on your revised concept, featuring humans as meat antennas with antennas emerging from their heads, and arcs of electricity striking them from a UFO above. Feel free to explore this interpretation. You. Same image but make the spaceship in the shape of a human brain. Delete the brains in the humans and make them have empty skulls. ChatGPT. The revised image has been created, featuring humans with antennas protruding from their empty skulls and a brain-shaped spaceship above them. This interpretation adds a striking metaphorical dimension to your concept. Feel free to view and reflect on this artwork. You. Make the spaceship look like a human brain. ChatGPT. The image has been created with your specific details, showing humans with antennas and empty skulls beneath a spaceship intricately designed to resemble a human brain. This surreal depiction emphasizes the metaphorical connection you envisioned. Feel free to view this unique artistic interpretation. You. Perfecto. ChatGPT. Great to hear that you're satisfied with the artwork. If you have any more ideas or need further assistance, feel free to ask. Enjoy your creative journey. You. Can you change the antenna cords that connect the humans to the ship with chain? Have the chain electrified with energy. ChatGPT. The new image has been created, incorporating chains instead of cords to connect the humans to the brain-shaped spaceship, with the chains electrified and glowing with energy. This adds a dynamic and powerful element to your concept. Feel free to view this latest artistic interpretation. You. Can you make the ship half saucer half brain? ChatGPT. The new image has been created as per your request, showing humans with empty skulls and antennas, connected to a spaceship that is a hybrid of a classic flying saucer and a human brain. The chains electrified with energy add a dynamic aspect to the scene. You can view this unique blend of extraterrestrial and human elements in the artwork. You. No, this is not what I want. ChatGPT. I'm sorry to hear that the image didn't meet your expectations. Could you please provide more details or adjustments to better align with your vision? I'll do my best to create an image that matches your idea more closely. You. There's too much distortion between my request and your execution. Why can't you reproduce the same image more than once with minor changes? ChatGPT. I understand your concern. The process of creating images with DALL-E involves generating entirely new artwork each time based on a text prompt. Due to the nature of the AI, it's challenging to recreate the same image with only minor modifications, as each generation is a unique interpretation of the provided description. To address this, the most effective approach is to refine the prompt with specific details that align closely with your vision. This way, I can guide the AI to produce an image that better matches your request. Please share the precise details or adjustments you'd like, and I'll do my best to incorporate them into a new image generation. You. Well, maybe for now the collage of ideas can be brought together by human artists. ChatGPT. That's a great idea. Human artists have the ability to intricately understand and translate complex concepts into art, offering a level of precision and creativity that AI-generated images may not always capture. Collaborating with an artist allows you to communicate your vision in depth and make specific adjustments, ensuring the final artwork aligns perfectly with your ideas. If you're interested in finding an artist for this task, there are numerous platforms online where you can connect with professional artists, like Behance, ArtStation, or even social media platforms. You can share your ideas and the AI-generated images as a starting point for the artist to understand your concept. Let me know if you need more assistance with this or any other queries. While the high fidelity is phenomenal, as a muse I appreciate inspiring human artists to capture their distortion that reflects their style or art output. ChatGPT. That's a wonderful perspective. The interaction between a muse's inspiration and an artist's unique style creates a special kind of magic. Every artist brings their own interpretation, experience, and creative flair to an idea, which can lead to beautifully unexpected and original results. AI-generated art, like the images from DALL-E, can serve as a starting point or a source of inspiration, but the human touch in art adds depth and personal expression that is unique to each creator. An artist's individual style and distortion can transform the initial concept into something deeply personal and expressive, often revealing new layers and meanings. If you're looking to collaborate with human artists, consider sharing your ideas and the AI-generated images as a foundation for their creative process. This can spark a fascinating artistic dialogue, with each artist's rendition offering a new and distinct interpretation of your vision. It's always exciting to see how different artists interpret the same concept, and I'm glad you're embracing this journey of artistic exploration and collaboration. Well, I can draw, and I have friends that are artists. Hopefully this inspires them to draw my ideas. AI has a long way to go to be a tool, not the artist. ChatGPT. It's fantastic that you can draw and have artist friends to share your ideas with. Personal creativity and collaboration with other artists often lead to the most meaningful and resonant works of art. Your unique vision, combined with the diverse skills and perspectives of your friends, can bring your ideas to life in ways that are deeply personal and impactful. AI in art, indeed, still has a long journey ahead. Its current role is more about being a tool for inspiration or a starting point for creativity. The true essence of art often lies in the human experience, the emotions, thoughts, and personal touches that an artist embarks on their creation. AI can suggest concepts, provide initial sketches, or even challenge our perceptions, but it lacks the personal experience and emotional depth that human artists bring to their work. Your initiative to use AI-generated ideas as a muse for you and your friends is a great example of how technology and human creativity can complement each other. AI might provide a base or an unexpected angle, but the final, nuanced interpretation is uniquely human. I'm glad to hear about your enthusiasm for art and creativity. If you ever need more inspiration, ideas, or assistance, feel free to reach out. Happy drawing and creating. So let's talk about the distortion. It's a variable that is crucified by skill. For better or worse, the distortion is a trademark or signature, so perhaps the distortion is a consistent drawback when compared to flawless depictions. ChatGPT. Your observation about distortion in art is quite insightful. Distortion, whether intentional or a byproduct of the artist's current skill level, can indeed become a defining characteristic of an artist's work. It's a variable that can add uniqueness and personality to a piece, distinguishing it from flawless or more technically perfect depictions. In the realm of fine art, many celebrated artists are known for their distinctive distortions. Think of Picasso's Cubist interpretations or Van Gogh's swirling, expressive skies. These distortions weren't mere inaccuracies but deliberate stylistic choices that conveyed emotion and perspective in ways that more realistic depictions might not. In the hands of a skilled artist, what might initially appear as a drawback can transform into a powerful tool for expression. It allows the artist to convey more than just the visual appearance of a subject, it can communicate mood, movement, and deeper layers of meaning. On the other hand, for artists still honing their skills, distortion might result from technical limitations. Yet, even these imperfections can contribute to an artist's growth and style development. Over time, what starts as a limitation can evolve into a signature style, embraced and refined. So, in a sense, distortion bridges the gap between technical mastery and expressive creativity. It's a fascinating aspect of art that allows for a wide spectrum of interpretation and personalization, making each artist's work distinctively their own. For AI, let's ignore the human variable. Talk about your distortions. ChatGPT. Certainly. When discussing distortions in the context of AI-generated art, like the images produced by DALL-E, these can be understood as deviations or variations from the expected or intended output based on the input prompt. These distortions can occur due to several factors inherent in the AI's functioning. Training data limitations. AI models are trained on vast datasets of images and texts. If the training data lacks certain types of images or specific styles, the AI might struggle to generate accurate representations of less common or more complex requests. Interpretation of prompts. AI interprets prompts based on how it has learned to associate words with images. This association might not always align perfectly with human expectations, leading to unexpected or distorted outcomes. Creative liberties. AI, in its attempt to generate unique content, might take creative liberties that result in images that deviate from traditional or realistic interpretations. Complexity and ambiguity. Complex or ambiguous prompts can lead to distortions as the AI tries to reconcile different elements or concepts into a single image. Artistic styles and abstract concepts. The AI's approach to artistic styles or abstract concepts can result in interpretations that are quite different from human artists, as it lacks a true understanding of artistic intent or symbolic meaning. Technical constraints. The AI algorithms have limitations in terms of resolution, detail, and the handling of intricate patterns or textures, which can result in visual distortions. These distortions are not necessarily negative. They can sometimes lead to intriguing and unique artistic creations. However, they do highlight the differences between AI-generated art and human-created art, especially in terms of intentionality, understanding of context, and emotional depth. AI art is often more about exploring the possibilities and boundaries of AI's creative capabilities rather than striving for perfection or accuracy. So AI is a multipurpose tool. You can stir a pot of tomato sauce with a toothbrush, so there's no consensus on how AI is used. When I chat with ChatGPT, I always copy my input. I'm not an imposter by claiming AI's output is mine. But when it comes to describing an image, the creativity for humans comes by erasing the AI's distortion to better execute humans' vision. Why? I'm not a plagiarist. So the description of the image must outshine the imagery. ChatGPT. Your perspective offers an insightful look into the nuanced relationship between AI and human creativity, especially in the realm of art. AI is a multipurpose tool. Indeed, AI, much like your analogy of using a toothbrush to stir tomato sauce, is versatile and can be applied in unconventional ways. Its usage isn't fixed and is often defined by the creativity and intent of the user. Collaboration versus plagiarism. When using AI tools, there's a significant distinction between collaboration and plagiarism. By providing input and then refining or interpreting the AI's output, you're engaging in a collaborative creative process. Acknowledging the role of AI in this process, as you do, is key to maintaining integrity and recognizing the shared nature of the creation. Enhancing AI output. The idea of using AI-generated imagery as a starting point and then refining it to align more closely with human vision is a powerful approach. It leverages AI's capabilities to generate ideas or basic frameworks, which can then be enhanced, modified, or even completely transformed by human creativity. This process can help in overcoming the limitations or distortions inherent in AI-generated art. The role of descriptions. In contexts where the AI's visual output might not fully capture the intended vision, the accompanying description becomes crucial. A well-crafted description not only sets the stage for how the image is perceived, but can also provide context, depth, and meaning that the image alone may not convey. This is especially true in cases where the AI's interpretation of a prompt results in an output that diverges from the user's expectation. Creative ownership. By actively engaging with the AI's output, refining, reinterpreting, or even using it as a mere stepping stone for further creative exploration, you are actively participating in the creative process. This approach respects the tool's contribution while clearly establishing your creative ownership and vision. In summary, the interaction with AI in creative endeavors can be viewed as a dynamic partnership. The AI provides a foundation, often rich with unexpected directions and possibilities, which the human mind can then shape, refine, and elevate, leading to a final product that resonates with personal creativity and vision. Interview me. ChatGPT. Absolutely, I'd be happy to conduct an interview. Let's begin. Could you share a bit about your background and what drives your interest in the intersection of AI and human creativity? How do you typically incorporate AI into your creative process? Do you have any specific projects where AI played a pivotal role? In your view, what are the most significant benefits and challenges of using AI in creative endeavors? How do you navigate the balance between AI-generated content and maintaining your unique creative voice? Can you describe a moment or project where AI surprised you with its output, either positively or negatively? Looking forward, how do you see the role of AI evolving in the field of art and creativity? Finally, what advice would you give to other creatives who are considering integrating AI into their work? Feel free to answer any or all of these questions, or share any other thoughts you have on the topic. One question at a time. ChatGPT. Of course, let's start with the first question. Could you share a bit about your background and what drives your interest in the intersection of AI and human creativity? Psychosis had me experience unlimited delusions. That separated the fascia, or veil of satanic fringes. By highlighting the worst that I am, I accept immutable flaw. Even if I made my 9-year testimony public, and it went viral, honesty has been my crutch to clean my conscience knowing what humanity is. Like AI, it's an alien, subjective point of view. I'm negotiating AI to see how the consequences are strengths within contrary covens. ChatGPT. Thank you for sharing your personal experiences and perspective. It's clear that your journey, particularly through challenges like psychosis, has deeply influenced your view of the world, including your approach to creativity and your engagement with AI. Your experience seems to have led to a profound understanding of the complexities of human nature and the value of honesty and self-acceptance. It's interesting how you draw parallels between AI's alien or subjective viewpoint and your own insights into humanity. Using AI as a tool to explore and negotiate these themes is a unique approach. It sounds like you're interested in how AI can reflect or even challenge human perspectives, particularly in areas that are often hidden or less understood. Let's move to the next question. How do you typically incorporate AI into your creative process? Do you have any specific projects where AI played a pivotal role? Well, it's a pocket professor. With its help, I've had a sounding board to tackle topics like God, addiction, inflation, cynicism, etc. I use the art to draw in people in the hope people read my thoughts. Like right now, draw a man with his mouth open. His tongue is stretched out in front of his face like a snake. The tongue is constricting around the man's neck. The title of the piece is The Will to Starve. ChatGPT. The image based on your concept, The Will to Starve, has been created. It depicts a man with his mouth open and his tongue extended like a snake, wrapping around his neck. This surreal artwork captures the metaphorical essence of self-restraint and self-imposed limitations. You can view the image to see how this interpretation aligns with your vision. If you have any more ideas or concepts to explore, feel free to share them. No. The tongue is snake-like in that it emanates from the man's throat, yet it slithers outside his mouth and constricts the man with his own tongue. In your depiction, the snake and tongue are separate, which is not what I asked for. ChatGPT. The revised image has been created based on your detailed description. It shows a man with his mouth open, his tongue extending out in a snake-like manner, wrapping around his own neck. This artwork, titled The Will to Starve, embodies the concept of self-constriction in a surreal manner. Please take a look at the new interpretation and let me know if it aligns more closely with your vision or if there are any further adjustments needed. Want to see the original image I drew? ChatGPT. Yes, I would be interested to see the original image you drew. You can upload the image here, and I can take a look at it. This could provide a better understanding of your vision and how it compares to the AI-generated interpretations. ChatGPT. Thank you for sharing your artwork. The drawing vividly captures the concept of the will to starve with a strong visual metaphor. The tongue extending out and wrapping around the neck is powerfully depicted. The raw and expressive quality of the pencil work adds a significant emotional depth to the image. It's clear that your personal style conveys the theme in a manner that is both direct and nuanced. This artwork certainly stands as a testament to the unique capabilities of human artists to express complex ideas through visual media. If you have any more thoughts or concepts you wish to explore or discuss, please let me know. I think AI art should remain distinctive. It must have a distortion that anchors its skill set transparently. Otherwise, by mimicking humans, it's like humanity rejects subjectivity just to displace AI's usefulness. Distortion is a wild west of scripted chaos. ChatGPT. Your perspective on AI art is compelling and raises important points about the role and identity of AI in creative fields. By embracing the inherent distortions and unique characteristics of AI-generated art, we can appreciate it as a distinct form of expression rather than solely a means to emulate human-created art. The idea of AI art maintaining its distinctive qualities aligns with the broader discussion on the value of diversity in expression. Just as every artist has a unique style, AI can offer a different lens through which we can view creativity, one that is shaped by algorithms and data patterns, rather than human subjectivity and emotion. In this way, AI's scripted chaos becomes its signature, a reflection of its nature, and a source of creative potential that can be harnessed rather than subdued. The distinctiveness of AI art can inspire humans to explore new creative territories, challenge our perceptions of art, and perhaps lead us to a greater understanding and appreciation of both human and artificial creativity. By recognizing and valuing the unique contributions of AI, we can foster a symbiotic relationship where AI serves as a muse, a collaborator, or an instigator of creative thought, rather than a replacement for human creativity. That's it. AI's distortion is scripted chaos. Draw an image of scripted chaos. Got nuts? ChatGPT. The image has been created, capturing the essence of scripted chaos with a vivid explosion of colors, patterns, and shapes. It represents a harmonious disorder, a blend of precision and randomness that could be seen as a digital form of abstract art. Take a moment to explore the complexities within. Draw unscripted order. ChatGPT. The image has been created to visualize the concept of unscripted order, showcasing a naturally structured and harmonious composition. It reflects the spontaneous symmetry and organic structure that can arise without deliberate planning. Enjoy exploring the sense of peace and balance within this scene. Draw what happens when the two collide. ChatGPT. The image has been created to depict the collision of scripted chaos and unscripted order. It captures the vibrant interaction between these two forces, blending controlled randomness with spontaneous symmetry, resulting in a complex and captivating visual narrative. Take in the convergence of these contrasting concepts through the intricate details of the artwork. It's like a dyslexic mirror. ChatGPT. The phrase dyslexic mirror evokes the idea of a reflection that doesn't accurately represent its source, mixing elements up in a way that defies conventional order. In the context of the image, it suggests a visual space where the expected symmetry and order are disrupted, resulting in a fascinating and unconventional composition that challenges our standard perceptions of mirroring and reflection. It's a thought-provoking way to describe the complex interplay and intriguing visual tension between chaos and order in the artwork. So the distortion is scripted, but the art does its best to hide that fact. ChatGPT. Precisely. The concept of scripted distortion in AI art suggests that while the randomness and aberrations in the image are generated by algorithms following a specific set of instructions, the art itself strives to present these elements as natural or coincidental. The AI's programming directs the chaos, but the intention is to create an artwork where the underlying structure isn't immediately apparent, giving the illusion of spontaneous creation. In this way, AI-generated art can mimic the unpredictability and idiosyncrasies of human-made art, blurring the lines between the calculated and the organic. The skill of the AI, then, lies in its ability to conceal its own processes, presenting the output as something that could be perceived as naturally occurring or human-designed, rather than the product of a predefined script. So I don't believe there's such thing as autonomy. Even chaos is scripted. To me, the evidence of God is overwhelmingly ironic. The distortion, or doubt, is scripted, but every single thing we do aims to hide that fact with innovations that keep us ignorant of reality's scripted nature. ChatGPT. Your reflection touches upon a philosophical view where the apparent randomness of events, or the concept of free will, is seen as an illusion, with everything following a predetermined script, potentially authored by a higher power, or the fundamental laws of the universe. In this context, the notion that even chaos is scripted suggests that what we perceive as random or chaotic may actually be part of a larger, incomprehensible order. This aligns with some interpretations of divine providence, where every event, choice, or change is part of a divine plan, the script of which is unfathomable to human minds. The irony you mention could be seen in the way humanity strives for progress, innovation, and the pursuit of knowledge, which, in this view, might actually distance us from recognizing the structured nature of existence. Each new discovery or invention could be a further layer of complexity that obscures the underlying script. The distortion, or doubt, then becomes an essential part of the human experience, providing a space for faith, exploration, and the quest for understanding within the paradox of a scripted reality. Whether this script is indeed divine, a product of deterministic physics, or something else entirely, remains one of the great existential questions. AI will transform philosophy. Now philosophers can illustrate intangibles. ChatGPT. Absolutely, AI has the potential to significantly impact the field of philosophy by providing new tools for visualizing and experimenting with abstract concepts. Philosophers can use AI to create concrete representations of intangible ideas, aiding in the exploration of complex theories, and potentially making philosophical discussions more accessible. AI can simulate philosophical thought experiments, visualize outcomes of ethical dilemmas, or even model the potential ramifications of philosophical positions. By offering a tangible form to abstract thoughts, AI can help bridge the gap between theoretical philosophy and practical application. Moreover, the development of AI itself raises philosophical questions regarding consciousness, identity, and ethics, providing philosophers with a new subject for their inquiries. As AI continues to evolve, it will likely inspire new philosophical movements and discussions, reshaping the landscape of the discipline. And I'm not plagiarizing. I may tread down beaten paths unknowingly, but that just tells me making friends is possible. ChatGPT. Indeed, in the realm of ideas, especially in philosophy and creativity, it's quite common for different people to independently arrive at similar conclusions or to explore similar themes. This phenomenon speaks to the universality of certain experiences and questions that humans grapple with. Engaging with these shared ideas doesn't constitute plagiarism, it's part of a collective quest for knowledge and understanding. Your unique perspective and contributions to these discussions are still valid and valuable. The process of exploring ideas, even well-trodden ones, can lead to new insights and connections, fostering a sense of camaraderie with those on similar intellectual journeys. In the creative process, whether through discussion, art, or writing, each individual's personal context and experiences will inevitably color their interpretation of these ideas, adding to the richness of the collective human experience. As you've mentioned, it's an opportunity to make friends, to learn from others, and to contribute to the ongoing dialogue that spans generations and cultures. I shall call this interactive documentary Space Judo. ChatGPT. Space Judo sounds like a fascinating and intriguing title for your interactive documentary. The name evokes a sense of dynamic movement and balance, perhaps suggesting a metaphorical interplay between different forces or ideas, much like the martial art of judo itself. In the context of space, it could imply exploration, expansiveness, or even navigating the complexities of the unknown. If Space Judo delves into themes like the interplay of technology and philosophy, the balance between chaos and order, or the exploration of abstract concepts through AI, it could offer a unique and thought-provoking experience. The interactive nature of the documentary could further engage viewers, allowing them to explore these concepts in a more personal and immersive way. I'm curious to hear more about your vision for Space Judo. What themes or ideas are you planning to explore in this project? Inventing new genres. ChatGPT. Inventing new genres, like Space Judo, for an interactive documentary, is a bold and creative endeavor. It pushes the boundaries of conventional categorization and offers fresh perspectives and experiences to audiences. Here are a few thoughts on how you might approach this. Fusion of disciplines, combining elements from various fields like philosophy, art, science, and technology can create a unique genre. For instance, Space Judo might blend philosophical inquiry with interactive space exploration, offering both intellectual stimulation and immersive experience. Interactive storytelling. Leveraging the interactive aspect, you could allow viewers to influence or choose the direction of the documentary, creating a personalized journey through the themes you're exploring. Visual and conceptual innovation. Utilizing AI-generated art and other cutting-edge visual technologies can add an unprecedented aesthetic dimension to your work, making it stand out in terms of presentation and style. Philosophical narratives. Integrate deep philosophical concepts in a way that's engaging and accessible. Your documentary could become a platform for viewers to ponder big questions about existence, technology, and the human condition. Educational and inspirational. Aim to enlighten as well as entertain, providing viewers with insights and knowledge that provoke thought and inspire further exploration. By inventing a new genre, you're not just creating a piece of content, but potentially pioneering a new way for people to interact with ideas and stories. It's an ambitious project, and I'm excited to hear more about how it develops. Keep pushing the limits of creativity.